What is up, guys? Mega Gabby back with another video, and today's video is probably the most exciting series ever on the channel, and this is called the Versus series. So what I've done is I've made 16 different teams, and each team is a different faction or species or something in the Covenant, and every episode will be them battling each other in a mock. And at the end of the mock, I'm going to let you guys know who wins and who's on to the next round. The teams were chosen pretty much at random. There are some teams that I didn't want to face first round, like for instance, I didn't want the ODSTs to fight the Marines first round, and I didn't want Julum Dama to fight Arbiter first round. So from now on, the rounds will be completely random. So it's gonna be what I want from this series is everyone. I want you to say in this video who you want to go for, what team you want to win. And yes, teams are going to get knocked out. Teams are going to get knocked out in the first round. And if your team loses in the first round, that's fine. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You just choose another team you like. And at the end, I'm just going to be whoever chose the team that won in the first video before the series started, obviously. I'm just going to give you a shout out, or you will be in my fire team, or I haven't exactly decided what. But please comment below and let me know who you want to win. Also, follow Mega Gappy Official on Instagram, and there you'll see what days I'm going to upload and who's going to be fighting. And then I'll also release what the second round picks will be. So here are going to be the rounds, and remember, pick a team down in the comments, and please like this video if you are really interested in what happens. First, this is going to be in order of who goes against each other as well. First is going to be Fire Team Majestic, led by Spartan Thorn, against Red Team, led by Cutter. And I know Cutter isn't technically a part of Red Team, but he's going to lead them. It's kind of going to be like the Halo Reach or Halo Wars team. Next is Hunters versus Prometheans. And the Prometheans, I'm not going to give them Didact because that would just be too overpowered, but yeah, this is them. This is one of the few ones where there's a size equal, like where the Hunters could be size equal with someone. The Sanshayum versus the Marines. And the Sanshayum are going to get some help because they're weak, essentially. But they are going to have some special abilities, and every team will have some special abilities. But I'm not going to spoil those. I just want you to know that things are going to happen that are going to be interesting. Next is the Brutes, led by Atriox, against Noble Team, led by June. I don't have Carter, so we're going to have June lead them. Next is the Arbiter versus the Flood. And the Arbiter and Julum Dama actually had to be separated because they just do not get along. And they are not even paying attention to their matchup. They're just looking at each other. They want to fight each other. And they might get to next round, but who knows. Next, Jackals versus Julum Dama. I already said Julum Dama is not paying attention to Jackals, but I think it's going to be a lot harder than he thinks. Next, this is the Flame Marines, and oh my goodness, their competition has not showed up, and that was supposed to be the Grunts. Kinsano looks confused. I don't know. I'm sure the Grunts are going to be in the tournament, but I guess they just didn't want to show up to the ceremony, so who knows? That's weird. Now, the ODSTs, which I know for a fact will be a fan favorite. Everyone apparently loves the ODSTs. So, yeah, them against the drones, and I think that's going to be a really cool matchup. So I'm going to go into the mock in just a moment, but I want to just say a few more things. This series I want to really blow up, and I really want to have you guys involved. So when you choose a team in this first episode, before your team plays, I'm going to try to remember it or have it in order or something. Or I'll comment, say, Brutes, Sanshayum. I'll comment every team's name, and you comment on my comment and say, oh, this is my team. I want Sanshayum. And that way I can keep track of it easier rather than looking through every single comment. So when your team wins or plays or anything, then I'll say, oh, here are the fans for this team. So that'll just give you a little bit of motivation for your team to go on to the next round. And remember, that's only going to be for this first episode. You have to choose before the start date, which will be I think I'm going to leave it in the description because I don't know, because I'm filming this video in advance. The next, I just want to show you guys a mock, and this is the everyone cheering, the Fireteam Majestic giving each other the knuckles. The two different art style brutes are looking at each other because they're going to have to fight each other. The ODST is running from a flood form. Grunt cannot see. Cat is just kind of shooting her gun up in the air excited. The Jackals are just, they're shielded as always. And here's the biggest team. The Marines came out in force. They are really cheering their team on. They look pumped up. I mean, look at this excitement. That guy's probably going to get in trouble for that, but he does not care. Two ODSTs, they're like excited about it. Then this Grunt is looking up at the Hunter, and all he's saying, I bet, is, I really don't want to face you guys. And then there's two Flame Marines, and they're just looking at each other like, how did we end up behind the Hunter? But yeah, I'm going to go through the teams one more time real quick, just so you know, just so you can say in the comments who you want to be. Prometheans, Hunters, Majestic, Red Team, Sanshayum, Marines, Noble Team, Brutes, Jackals, Julum Damas Covenant, Arbiter's Covenant, Flood, Drones, ODST, Flame Marines, and then the Grunts. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a lot of feedback. I really want to know what you guys think. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.